Hey everyone, Todd here. I'm here to deliver some great information for you for this new moon in Sagittarius with a total solar eclipse. Now guys, I'm going to tell you that one thing. I write notes, all week long when I get ready for these videos, and unfortunately sometimes I write them in 3 or 4 books and then I have to gather them up before I get this information all together to deliver to you. And there are some things that just don't make it into the cut, for time wise. But I was looking today, and I want to say, I'm going to give you a couple of notes that did not make it into this whole video. So take it as it resonates with you, okay? So, first note, this is the dark side. It's the dark's last attempt, right? And greatest attempt to try to sell the story. Now, which is the biggest lie ever told, or maybe the biggest exposing of the lie? And then maybe the suppression of that lie. Now, second one, coming out of this spell, we have been like in this spell, especially for the last 3 years. This energy has really been going on for 3 years, actually longer, but a lot of it from 3 years ago, 2017. We're coming out of the spell we've been under, the spell that has been trying to control us. Just don't allow yourself to be programmed by the story, right? Remember, you are a child of God, right? There's another better story. So that's just a couple of the notes that did not make it into it, but I still thought was important at the end, and so I had to put them in, right? So let's talk about this new moon solar eclipse in Sagittarius. This is one of the major astrological happening this year, or maybe this decade, actually. And then let's couple it with the great conjunction that's coming up 1 week from today, right? Woo! This is basically summarizing 2020 and giving us a kickstart into 2021. So remember that with an eclipse, these energies amplifies, right? The eclipse amplifies it, these new moon energies, for up to 6 months. So these energies are going to be with us up to 6 months. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to need them for 6 months. And this happens to be in the sign of Sagittarius, and I could not be happier about that. The last new moon in Scorpio, and if you didn't see the video, you can go back and watch it. It's on my page here. That last new moon in Scorpio marked the beginning of the end, right? And this one is trying to point us into a whole new direction. So, now, it's been a hell of a year, and we all know that. And starting now with this eclipse, this is going to be a week-long time of fundamental shifts and changes. I know you're tired of hearing the word change, but sometimes it's needed. A total eclipse of the heart, a total eclipse, pun intended, a total eclipse of the sun is about bringing long-term challenges to an end. And we've had them, guys, we've had them. And then also it's about bringing hope into the situation, especially in the sign of Sagittarius, which stands for hope and optimism, right? So now there are other things that Sagittarius governs. Religion. I don't know why I'm holding these glasses again. I do this all the time. Religion, beliefs, faith, being tolerant, open-hearted, and inspirational, and taking risk. A little bit like the Aries, another fellow fire sign here. But this is going to be a lot about our changing of belief systems from the past. There's a lot about the South Node here. And you can Google that if you don't understand what South and North Node is, because I don't want to go into it here. But there's a lot about South Node here. So this is about dumping, purging, better word, purging, taking place and leaving things that just don't fit us anymore. They just don't fit us. And we are ready to go on some new path, some new direction. And it's with gung ho force. That's Sagittarius, right? And we find ourselves eager to learn something new, go somewhere new, or just challenge ourselves or change ourselves into something new, right? I don't know if this is cutting on my head. I'm going to back up just a tad. Anyway, so Sag energy gives us not only that willpower to do so, but also gives us that hope that we can do it. And you can do it. Now, this is one of the biggest, I would say, it is the biggest week of 2020. Saturn moves out of Capricorn, and thank you for the lessons, but good riddance, right? And moves into the sign of Aquarius on Thursday. And then Jupiter moves into Aquarius on Saturday. And on Monday, the 21st, our winter solstice or summer solstice, if you're in the summer hemisphere, because I do know now that people watch from all over the world. And thank you. That is when the great conjunction happens, that we will be doing another big video on that. Because that's when Saturn and Jupiter come conjunct in Aquarius. And all this happening in the time of just 7 days. Big week, guys, big week. Now, lots of political disturbances are going on across the globe, as you know. And politicians are stumbling, guys. And leadership has become conditional on political balance rather than what is beneficial to the people that they swore to serve in the first place. And we can almost see that there's no care on either side. I don't care what political party you're with. I don't get political normally, but this is actually part of this Sagittarius energy. So whatever side you're on, we're just seeing not really no care. It's all about power. And we see the hypocrites that just want to breadcrumb the people, and they're only about power. Now, I can see that these, in this eclipse season, that this eclipse especially, and this great conjunction that's coming up next Monday, bringing this political system that seems to no longer serve us, obviously, to some sort of close. Now, I don't know what the alternative could be, but we find ourselves no longer trusting our politicians or even our systems anymore. So it will be interesting to see how that kind of plays out here, because I'm just seeing this as I'm looking. So guys, I just want to put that out there. This is Sagittarius kind of energy. Now, and this eclipse in Sagittarius is bringing to an end of old misplaced beliefs and attitudes of belief, faith, truth, authenticity, or lack thereof. So, if we have found ourselves in this place that we can no longer even trust the media, social media, news, etc., whatever, then this new moon eclipse is telling us that we need to start trusting ourselves, guys. Our own God-given intuition and our own link, whatever link you have, to the divine, right? To God. Oh, man. I just want to tell you, this is so exciting. I love this new moon energy and this eclipse energy. There's so much I want to tell you, and I can't because it's too long. It really is. But this Sagittarius energy in this eclipse will be with us again, like I said, for 6 months. 6 months of hope, 6 months of optimism, 6 months of open heartedness, 6 months of inspiration. Again, I couldn't be happier. And this um, is about this major paradigm shift that I've been talking about, paradigm shift that's happening. And it's bringing us to this beginning that's going to unfold right in front of us, guys. Go with this energy. Go inside yourself, guys. Let's check our shadow sides. Let's check whatever we have to check in ourselves in order to move forward, because this is the time. Um, and guys, I want to tell you, this paradigm shift is happening with or without you. Get on board. It is. It's going to happen. It's in the stars. It's going to happen. Can't tell you any otherwise. Now, I just want to say, I want you to hit like, I want you to hit share, I want you to comment. Tell me kind of what you're going through right now so I can interact with you. And that also helps support me. If you want to support me, do that. Just hit like, share, comment. Another way, you can donate. You can do PayPal, you can do Facebook Pay, we can do all kinds of things. Just donate to keep these free videos going, right? Now, also, if you want a personal reading with me, to get some insight and some guidance on what's going on in your life right here, right now, that may be confusing, or maybe you just need some confirmation on something, get with me. Let's set up a reading. We can do it over the phone if you're far away. We can do it in person if you're close by. We have all kinds of ways to make that happen. And also, if you're on YouTube, please hit like again, share, and subscribe. And when you hit that subscribe button, there's a little bell that pops up, and just hit that bell and hit all. So you are notified of all the videos that I post. Now, normally, I do post on YouTube general readings for each zodiac sign, and they usually end up being about love. I don't know why, but they are. So general love readings, but general readings for each zodiac sign every month. Since November, I have not done any. November's energies and December's energies has been crazy. We're going into the holiday season, and yes, I've also been going crazy. And I've just been working on these energies, these important energies, and these videos that I want to put out to you right here, right now. So, anyway, again, I thank you all for the influx of new people watching the videos and new people wanting the readings. God, I thank you so much. And I love being busy. I actually work better under pressure. I'm a double cancer. It just means I should be on Prozac for the rest of my life. But anyway, I love you hard. I want you to love me hard back, guys. I want you to keep going and growing. That's what this whole life is about. We have to continue moving and growing on our spiritual journey, no matter what. And until next week, because there will be another big video, I'll see you soon.